Hey Taurus, what's good? TT here to do the telepathic message coming in from someone's person. Okay, we don't know who that person is yet, but if you are new, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. All of the telepathic messages are intended to provide clarity, all right, and just have a conversation. Have a conversation and perspective. Okay, we're gonna keep it in perspective that cross watchers are also welcome here. So welcome, cross watchers. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into who this message is from. We're also going to talk about who this message is for. You can be on this side, you can be on that side. You can always flip or reverse the roles just so you know how to interact with the reading, okay? Drop down in the comment section below if you are ready for the show. All right, let's get it. Let's go. Taurus. So let's see. This person is this is someone that's smitten by you. They feel like they've been bit by the love bug, okay? You are this person's desire. I do feel like someone is desiring you, Taurus. Let me put this a little bit closer. I feel like someone is desiring you. They want you really bad, but they feel like you don't care about them. This is someone that I may feel like is trying to seduce you or pull something out of you with the Queen of Wands in reverse. This may be someone that's trying to lure you towards them, Taurus. They're trying to get you to care. They're trying to, I feel like they're really trying to use this holiday season as an opportunity to get back with you as well. They miss your love. They miss your touch. They miss your affection. This is also someone that helped you through darkness, or they helped keep you optimistic when you were going through like a period of your life where you were trying to save up or save your career or save something for yourself. This is someone that came through for you. Either they came through for you monetarily or they came through for you like a saving grace, okay? I feel like this person came in and they loved on you in a way that made you feel like you didn't have to hurt no more. You know what I'm saying? And because they were there for you at a period of your life, or they stuck beside you at a period of your life where you were at your lowest, I do sense a tie or an emotional tie of like loyalty. This is going to be for a Taurus that is, you're a very sweet person. You're very intentional. You are also someone that tries to do things from a space of integrity. Like, you consider how your actions affect other people around you. And it's very noble. Okay, I'm picking up a noble energy. Now that you are in a different space in your life, however, I do feel like you're trying to cultivate a different reality for yourself. I feel like you're trying to evolve, you're trying to expand, you're trying to grow. And the reasons why you maybe was once attracted to that person in the past was a part of you that has kind of died. So you have went through some type of metamorphosis, Taurus, where a part of you has died. Like, maybe you used to be a little bit toxic, or you used to be hot and cold, or you used to, like, arguing and then having like intense makeup sex, and that be a way of someone thinking that someone cares for you, is because they keep coming back every time, y'all can't get over each other. So I feel like for a long time you may have felt like that was love. This person could have cheated on you before in the past, or you found out that they were like saving mad money and putting it away and trying to like save up for a rainy day to be done with you, and then you found out about it and you kind of like pulled away from this person, and now that you're pulling away, they're kind of like, oh no, like, forgive me, give me another chance. Because somebody was definitely sitting on extra, and I feel like they were kind of like stacking up for a rainy day off your dime, Taurus. Especially if you're a masculine Taurus, they were going to leave you first, but I think you caught on and you left them first. They may have been saving up to for years, like using you as a come up or something like that, male or female. Because I feel like whoever this person is giving gold digger energy for sure. So they're trying to tell you, Taurus, that you don't care about them anymore. They're trying to tell you that you used to be different with them. You used to talk to them differently. You used to handle them differently. And now they feel like you look at them like they are a thief. Okay? This person is saying you look at them like they're a thief, or they're a waste of your time, or they're not good enough for you. And they feel like they don't deserve to be treated this way by you or anyone else. They also feel like you are lying to them, Taurus, because you care about somebody else, and you're trying to get rid of them to get under someone else. That's what this person is saying. You got your eye on somebody else. I am picking up slight sugar baby, sugar mama, sugar daddy, sugar baby type of energy. Someone also has a fetish. It's a very peculiar fetish. I've heard of it before and it came to my mind just now. How do I describe it? It's about to get a little vulgar. So let me describe to you this fetish. Someone likes to pay someone to step on their balls with high heels. You don't gotta tell me if it's you or somebody else that you know, but I saw a fetish, a very peculiar fetish, where someone likes to pay for someone their shoes, have them wear, they like the stilettos. And it's like a kinky fetish, a fetish that where it's like pain induced, but it makes someone orgasm. This may be like a regular escort, or someone that has like a regular person that comes and allows them to have like no boundaries. They get to do pretty much anything with them. There's also role playing here, because what this person is doing is trying to like show me so many different things that a particular person may like, as a way to like get you, Taurus, There's like a third party energy that's like, well, did you know that person likes this, or this is what they like as well, and this is what they do behind closed doors, and this is what they had me doing. And I feel like it's a way to kind of make you feel like, Taurus, either you're too ashamed to admit that, or this person has like something on you that may be very kinky or really like a fetish, and this third party person is hoping that whoever it is that you like, Taurus, is either turned off by it, or that certain things are said to you that makes you afraid of how they respond. Okay? And everybody is grown here, so we should all be okay with hearing these things. Okay? This distorted feminine wants another person that you like, Taurus, to push you away based off of your sexual desires or your sexual needs. They're trying to tell you that no one else will accept the things you had them doing. No one else will accept they know who you really are. And no one else would be okay with the things that you like doing. Like, no one's going to let you do the weird shit you do to them type of energy. They're going to try to change you. So that can keep you stuck. And, well, since this person, I'm familiar with this person knows what I like, maybe I should just keep them to the side or hold on to them. Even though they may not be somebody that I want to be with for the rest of my life, they have good credit with you. And when I say good credit, meaning you haven't had to worry about them putting your business out there, so that's good credit, right? You haven't had to worry about them exposing you, that's good credit. But in the event that you move on, I do feel like this person is indirectly trying to blackmail you or make you feel like, well, you haven't had this problem because you were still given to me type of energy. And this can go both ways. The genders don't matter. It's just the energy. So, that's what they want you to know. Eventually, over time, this person going to do you just like they did me. You're going to be done just like I was done. There's this energy of someone being talked about to other people as a way to, like, let me save your time. Let me save you a headache. You might want to dodge this Taurus because this Taurus is no good. And I always say the person that goes around spreading information and trying to save people from another person, usually they the crazy one. Usually they the crazy one. Because you got to have a lot of time and energy to keep up with someone else and their reputation. Mind your business. That's what I feel like this person needs to do, is mind their business. So what's this person's next steps towards Taurus? Before we get into your energy, what's their next steps? So we have, we have enjoy quality time in reverse. We have amazing sex in reverse. And then we have bad timing in reverse. So hold on. This is so confusing. This person's going to call you or reach out to you and solicit sex. They're going to reach out to you, solicit sex. Taurus, they're going to solicit a good time. The clocks are really sticking out to me. They're coming in to steal your time. If you've been like celibate or abstinent, they're coming in to like stop that period of like, oh no, it's not a good time. I'm not trying to date anyone. I'm celibate. They're coming in to tempt you, but more importantly, they are coming into like reverse psychology, reverse the energy on you. They're just going to try to make it seem like they just want to spend quality time with you, but it's not really about the quality time. They don't even really want to have sex with you. They just want to delay you long enough to where you don't have time to entertain anyone else. It's about the energy. It's about keeping you occupied. Keeping you occupied long enough to where this energy this train that's coming for you, this time that's coming for you, you'll miss it. You'll miss the signs and synchronicities of spirit talking to you to tell you where to be, where to go, because this person doesn't really want to be intimate with you. They don't really care about you. They do not want to spend quality time with you. They're going to portray that though at face value, but they're lying. They're putting on a front. It's a mask. Because they know something about tempting you. This is a temptation. They know that you're not going to give in to them. They know that. But the time you waste conversating with them, you miss so much information or heads up that you could be receiving. It also gives them a lot of information about just how much they can lie to you, just how much of your ear they have, just how much of your empathy that they can still pull on. Three of Swords in reverse. When you're in this season of releasing the pain, getting over situations, forgiving, and just being open to tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. They know they're gonna come in and capitalize on it. Like, lonely, I am so lonely. You got nobody, Three of Cups. Let's have each other. You got nobody, I got nobody. I got you, babe. Eight of Cups. Yeah. They need someone else to feel the absence of you. And the more energetically they feel your emotional absence, the more they give up on hope that you guys are going to come together. This could be like someone, like I said, let's go out together. Stay out the spiritual realm for a while. Stay out of the manifestation energy for a while. And it's so they can repeat a cycle with you. And they're hoping that under the influence, you just let go of all your guards and you just fall back into that same cycle with them. They said that it's not over. And this person never takes a day off. This person is impish. Okay, Six of Cups. The Emperor in reverse. This person is toxic. They'd be like, man, stop that. Don't do that. Like, give me this person likes to do a lot of talking. Five of Pentacles. I just want to see I just want to see how you're doing. I just want to make sure you're okay. I just want to make sure you're this and you're taken care of. Like, it's all cap. Empress in reverse. It's all cap. Your time is so valuable. Your time is so valuable. And they know that because the time that you spend in your Empress, and the more time you spend in your Empress energy, the more doors open up for you. The less transmuting you have to do. But here's where it gets tricky. as a way of protecting yourself, if you go inside the cave and you stay in the bird's cage and you don't continue to blossom and bloom, then this becomes the fear that keeps you trapped and stuck in that house, never walking out, even without them having to do anything, even without them having to, they only check for you on 2 occasions. When you really getting over them or you're really happy. They don't check for you under no other circumstances. They know you don't need them for anything. They know that you don't care who they talk to. They've tried all avenues, and this is the last step. This is the step that they feel like it gets you every single time. Holiday season, donation. All right, let's do something nice for the kids. Let's do something nice for the homeless. You like to do things nice for people. Let's throw a party. When's the last time you had a party? And I'm not telling you not to have parties or give out. What I'm saying is make sure you're the one that came up with the idea. Make sure you're the one that wants to do it. So this way people are not persuading you to do things on your dime for them, at your expense for them. So if you came up with the bright idea yourself and this is something that you've been preparing for, then you're spiritually in alignment, right? It's always a go for you. The green light is on. But when other people say, oh, you should do this or you should do that, their suggestions are like influence. Them practicing their level of influence over you. What can I get Taurus to do? And if I can get Taurus to give a little bit, maybe I can negotiate with them about a little bit more. So they take a little pinch, then it turns into an inch, and next thing you know, they got a motherfucking mile. That's this person's intention. So Taurus, let's get into your energy, okay? Taurus, where do you stand with this person? So cross watchers, if you're watching, pay attention, because Taurus about to tell you where they understand where they stand with you. How they feel about how they really feel. They do not trust you. They don't trust you as far as they can throw you. And they feel like everything that you do is on purpose. It's never an accident. It's always some bullshit manipulation that you be working on. You always trying to take something from them, and they're not falling for it. It's a wrap, okay? Put the nail in the coffin while you at it. If you think that you're gonna get money from Taurus, you ain't getting it, because they released in the past. They want you to know that as well. You a bad habit, you a bad addiction, and the only thing that you bring, cross watcher, is headaches. All right. Now you could be a Taurus as well. Take it how it resonates. If your energy, you vibing low, and you trying to hold on to a Taurus, or you trying to hold on to this energy, they don't want you. All right. Whether you feel like they should want you or not, they don't want you. Get the picture? And if you don't get it now, it's only going to get worse for you. Taurus don't want you. Joy and stability. You don't make them happy. All right? They don't feel like you on their level. They feel like if they can't go back and change the fact that they ever fucked with you. But that's okay. Okay? Because you live and you learn. But this challenge, this is a challenge that they literally are overcoming, and they feel like they're going to find the person that they really want to be with. They're getting over you, overcoming this obstacle, because they want to go and do forever with someone else. And that's on period. So, that's what Taurus has said. And that's what their next step is to move on happily ever after. And they're going to do it bright and bold up in your face. With giving absolutely no fucks, unbothered, and unapologetically Okay, Spirit said don't say that. Two of Wands. Taurus, I feel like you're prepared for this person to try to delay your desires, your heart's desires. You're prepared. The Star. You know this person does this all the time. But at the end of the day, this is your choice. Yeah, because we have the Magician in the reverse. You're showing up as the Magician. You're trying to move forward. You're trying to gain momentum in a positive direction. But the Magician in reverse is saying that someone don't want to accept no as an answer. They don't want to believe that it's over between the two of you. And that's their person. That's their prerogative. This is someone that's... Damn. This looks really uncomfortable. This person is underwater with ropes tied around them upside down. I mean, you don't get no worse than that. I mean, you can't even attempt to get out of it. All this person ever brought to you was chaos, drama, and delays. And I feel like those rose-colored glasses are off. And you're finally standing up for what you want. Even if you have to be the mean person, the bad guy, King of Swords in reverse. A lot of y'all are healing from... I don't know those terminologies. So y'all won't hear me say like covert narcissists and things like that. Even though I've heard it. I don't got no motherfucking license. So when people be telling me, TT, that's a narcissist and this is what it's called and X, Y, and Z. Good for fucking you. You sat there and read the shit so you can know. I don't need to know it. My brain cells do not carry the capacity to keep that shit in rotation. You understand energy? This is the only language that don't require direction. It don't require you to do it perfectly. And I like talking like this. I like looking at things this way. I don't like trying to figure everything out and be politically correct and grammatically correct. That shit is too much pressure. So stop trying to project that onto me. Get your own channel and talk the way you want to talk. Don't correct me. I stutter. I like stuttering. Don't tell me I can get that fixed. I don't want to get it fixed. I want to stutter. Let me get up out of here. Child, let me go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go mind my business, y'all. Spirit, let's get some advice for all parties involved. Let's take it to the king. Let's take it to a higher source. All right, Spirit. What's the question? Okay. Spirit, what's your advice to this energy? These two people. These two energies here. What the world's gonna do. But I know one thing, that this is the life of, maybe because I'm a thug. All right, every day. When the world turns their back on you, you turn your back on the world. That's what I heard. When people don't know how to govern themselves and they don't know how to have self-control and self-restraint, and they are infringing on your free will and trying to utilize force, brute force, emotional force, mental force, whatever the force is, you have every right, divine right, universal right, to disarm them. If a person is standing there armed and ready to fire in your direction, What are you going to do? Are you going to defend yourself, or you're going to plead with someone that is is non-negotiable? They're not there to negotiate. They're there to kill, steal, and destroy. So Spirit's advice to you is stand your ground. Law is universal, not just on a state and city basis. It's universal. And people that have take a prejudiced perspective about it, yes, of course they're going to be prejudiced and biased about whether or not you should do anything, because usually they're the ones projecting it. Oh no, you shouldn't do that because it's not of this, or God said this. Usually they're the ones projecting the most evil eye, or they're the ones doing the most to have an opinion, talking about people, doing things behind closed doors. Spirit sees it all. So the more people that shine light to the hypocrisy, the less darkness they get to roam around in, because you beam your light, right? The more people that call people out and say, you're not authors of confusion, we're going to cut through this bullshit right now. We're going to cut through this confusion right now, and we're going to shine the light. Peter said this to Paul. Paul said this to Peter. Rightly divide the word of truth and hit the gavel. But sitting there saying, I'm not here to judge, I'm not here, you're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. So nothing keeps coming to you. And this is a whole lot of nothing. You're this person is saying this is a walk in the park. Taurus is charity. I don't know how else to describe oil and water. They may not mix, you know. Y'all may not mix, but you can't have one without the other, right? If you want to make a pot of pasta, if you don't put no damn oil in that water, the pasta has, like more likely to stick together. Negative and positive. Duality. Extremes. It's just like let's put it on a spectrum. There's negative and positive. Too much of a negative, hey, it's time to tweak some things and put it back in the middle. Too much of a positive, it's time to tweak some things and put it back in the middle. Too much of anything can create overgrowth, and now you got fungi or shit. So if you have an overgrowth, you're gonna need to utilize more of the thing that you don't like to do in order to bring it back into balance. Let's talk about for ass whoopings, right? You need a spanking. Your experiences of being spanked may have made you not want to ever give spankings. But nature will spank you. You are also a teacher or a guide. So as nature is above, so below. So if you don't have balance between how much you let your kids get away with, you will have an overgrowth. They gonna overly feel like they are above everything, and you leave nature to do all the work because you don't like applying duality. This is maturity, growing up, growing pains. It's a part of the process. Too much of anything creates an overgrowth. And then you have people walking around that are growing up like this, and they feel like they don't have no checks and balances. So the universe have to bring extreme measures to bring it back to homeostasis, to bring it back to proper pH balance. So for those of you that's still early and you can catch it, and you may not want to have to, tap anybody a time or two. I don't want to hit nobody. I don't want to spank them. I don't want to, I only want to give love. All that shit is great. But as above, so below. Nature smacks your ass all the time. So why would you dishonor it? No one's asking you to go over and beyond and harm the person, but you have to be able to correct bad behavior with something that's real and tangible. Discomfort. It's not comfortable exercising. My legs hurt from the other day walking and walking back and forth and exercising. But after a while, it starts to feel good. Same concept. I feel like that's the advice for you. Stop letting people apply force towards you, and you're not being a co-creator with the universe as above, so below, and bringing it back where it needs to go. Because you don't want to be on the dark side. Ain't no such thing. If you a light worker, you got to be a shadow worker. You can't have one without the other. Until we start getting that through our thick skulls, we won't transcend and integrate nothing. We just gonna keep being divided. That don't make no sense. Some of you guys, that's why they've been telling you to move. You got to move away from somebody. You got to go far away, because somebody is like, if you're never going to chastise another person and you feel like you have to be so grounded for yourself and them, you still sacrificing yourself. And as long as these energies know that you're sacrificable, they're going to sacrifice you. Because on a frequency level, you're saying to the universe, sacrifice me, sacrifice me, sacrifice me. I don't care. And that's for whoever is doing that. You don't sacrifice your happiness. You don't sacrifice your joy. You don't sacrifice your peace and your harmony for nobody. Unless you want to learn. And listen, peace and harmony is in the eye of the beholder. So it is not one dimensional for every single person. So if I, as in singular, perceives peace to be quiet, perceives peace to look a certain way, I have every right within the confines of my free will to create and cultivate that life for myself. Those that are around me have two options. Either get with it or be gone. Either find a way to enjoy it or go off and lick your wounds and come back when you want to play. But anytime you come into this auric field and you come into this bubble and you try to put your foot on my couch, or you try to energetically sit your ass in places you ain't welcome in, oh, you're going to get mollywopped. You're going to get spiritually fucked up. And if I see you face to face, you're going to hear me with my mouth. Whatever modality you need, I might just pop you physically. Don't ever think for a second that you've grown and you can't get popped. Just so you know. That's the type of attitude that you need to have about what your piece is. So let's say, for example, you like a loud house and you like creative chaos. That's your piece. You think in it. You know how to operate in it. There are people just like you. You just got to attract them. And everyone else that's telling you, oh, you should clean this shit up. This is chaos. This is this. Tell them, if they don't know how to govern themselves and govern their thoughts and govern their force, may the force be with you. Godspeed. Because that's what's going to happen. Because I feel like even when you turn these people away, they still thinking about the fact that you turned them away. They're still stuck on the fact that they couldn't change your mind. So they fixate on it with their cognitive dissonance. That's a big word that I learned. Y'all saw that? I learned that word. Yeah, and then they be like, oh, I just want to go back over there and try to save you. This is why you got people running around talking about God told me to save you and do this. And no, God did not tell you to do shit. Stop lying on God. That's what God is saying. I did not tell you to go around town trying to make other people think like you and believe like you. I told you to make a temple in your house. And those that are guided to you will find you. All right? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But that don't mean that you're meant to be going around stealing people addresses and sending them shit in the mail. Talking about salvation and shit. Girl, boys and girls. Look at that tower moment. This is all being torn down. Let it go. I feel like this death in reverse is pretty much saying the Ten of Cups, until you let it go, until you call it out, until you let it go, until you rebuke it, until you evict it, until you let it know what it is in your auric field, in your bubble, it's going to continue doing this. It's going to continue trying to fuck with you. Queen of Wands in reverse. Look at that. Anyway, that's Spirit's advice to whoever it resonates for. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.